בוקר טוב. We're up to ספר קהלת, פרק י' פסוק כ'. גם במדעך מלך אל תקלל, ובחדרי משכבך אל תקלל עשיר, כי עוף השמיים יוליך את הכל, ובעל כנפיים יגיד דבר. Shlomo HaMelech says here, where's Albert? So it says, Gam b'mada'acha melech al tekalel. We mentioned in the previous Pesukim, Pasuk Tetzayin, Ilach eretz shemalkech ma'ar v'sarayich b'boker yochelu. Woe to the country that the king acts silly. They don't care about the people. They use the position only for themselves and they drop everybody else. Even if that's what happens, let me teach you something. Be very careful. Gam b'mada'acha melech al tekalel. Don't, even in your thoughts, curse a king. ובחדרי משכבך אל תקלל עשיר. And even in your bedroom or in your house, when you're with your wife and the kids, אל תקלל עשיר. Don't curse a rich person. Why? If you think that nobody hears, well, כי עוף השמיים יוליך את הכל. A bird is going to take your voice, ובעל כנפיים יגיד דבר. כפל את זה, but it's the same idea that if you think that it's not going to get somewhere, it will. And therefore, אומר שלמה המלך, be careful not to speak. And he even goes even further down. Don't even think to curse. In our days today, it's so simple to understand this pasuk because you're being recorded. Because you're being recorded 24 hours. If the FBI wants to get to you, it's so easy. So easy. Just from yourself, just from your phone. They get everything about you. You're being recorded and you're done. There is so many things that we don't know what the governments have. The information about each and every one. Correct me if I'm wrong. They said that they're having a cell phone in their room. They can listen. Huh?
You can listen and see.
Sorry?
Everything.
Listen and see.
Even suggesting when you talk, they suggest things while you.
CIA.
No, not CIA. Amazon.
What?
When you're talking, all of a sudden Amazon picks it up and says, "Oh, you need a computer." They say,
You open your phone, you say, start saying
From
computer.
talking?
Advertising about computer. That happens. You can say something and after that you can get it happens, right?
I know, yeah, it happened to me last 2 days ago.
What happened?
You talk about you need the
Like I was talking with my
You get
worker
advertisement
something,
about
and
what
then I
you
see
talk
an
about.
advertisement for it. I'm like, what is this? Crazy.
Before was when you search for it, now when you talk.
Soon they're gonna, when you ask
When you
the
think-
questions, they're gonna answer you.
No, it's gonna have when you think.
No, the FBI is gonna answer you.
So באמת,
אז זה קשה פעם.
if you think back in the days, you had no cell phones, you had nothing, zero. You live in a cave. You live in a cave, you can say whatever you want. Be careful. There is a say, Oznaim lakotel. You heard this?
Yeah.
You know what is Oznaim lakotel?
So the wall has.
The walls have ears. They hear everything. Ma kavana?
Is that saying because at the end of days the walls will actually talk, or
The what?
is it because at the end of days the walls will actually speak?
Beautiful. Hagiga, please.
The table.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get there.
בעשיר, למה לא כל בן אדם?
אוקיי.
כן, זה.
עוד פעם אתה פותח בסוד הזה.
Rabbi, in English, they say, where'd you hear that from? Say, a little birdie told me. From here, no?
I read its story.
I have a name for the shiur today.
Wow.
Huh?
Like that.
Let's see how we're gonna finish. מה, הם מסכים חגיגה? Okay. So there's so much what to talk about today. Let's try to put it in order. So number one, Shlomo HaMelech, the message of this pasuk is be careful, and I would even add more, don't trust anybody. And if I want to say, even your wife.
It's a good one.
I'm not saying this.
Come on, man.
שלמה המלך אומר את זה בספר משלי.
So Rabbi Shimon hid in the cave. He didn't trust his wife.
Whatever whatever you don't want your enemy to know, that's exactly what you should not tell your friends, your best friends. Once again, let's be very clear. Whatever you do not want your enemy to know, never say it to your best friend, because guess what? He can flip on you and be your worst enemy, and he's going to tell you, sail. So,
He's going to send you to the river. Down the river.
Yeah.
He doesn't know.
Yesh, pasuk.
Sell you down the river.
That even mishochevet hekecha shemo pithe picha. Once again. Mishochevet hekecha, the one that lays down next to you, mishochevet hekecha, the one who sleeps next to you, shemo pithe picha, be careful with your mouth. Meaning, even your soulmate, your wife, Shlomo HaMelech says, be careful. Aval, Rashi here, sorry, Rashi. So, באמת הפסוק אומר לנו ככה, you got to be very careful. Because whatever you say, one day, it can come and bite you. And therefore, he's not telling you keep everything in your stomach. He says don't even think negative.
Yeah.
כמו שכתוב, תראה מה אומר רש"י. אומר רש"י, גם במדעך, אפילו במחשבותיך, even your thoughts, בלא דיבור. Be careful not to think, to curse. So באמת, why shouldn't you? Why shouldn't you? So פשט הפשוט באמת, מכיוון, when a person thinks, פתאום, בשעה מסוימת, boom. It can be when he's angry, and it can be that without even paying attention, it's just going to come out. So your thoughts that you think, it's there, they call cloud, Dropbox, it's there. Pítом, one day without even thinking, it comes out from your mouth, and you're going to regret after, but it's too late. So don't even think negative to curse, because by mistake, you can say it. And if you're going to say it, ouch. So Shlomo HaMelech tells you, don't even keep it in your mind. People that think, sneaky people, somehow you catch them. Why? Because whatever you think, it's going to come out.
That's why when they catch the Simon, they pressure them, and all of a sudden they say something, and then they figure out.
There's a technique how to investigate people, criminals. Yes. אבל צריך לדעת ששלמה המלך אומר, careful. So the message is, don't curse a king even though you don't like him. Nowadays, all you gotta do is not even talk. Even if you do something with your fingers and you type, you can be here, it gets to Washington, D.C., and then the next morning,
Twitter.
they come to you. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
No, there's a
Rabbi knows what's Twitter.
You know what Twitter is.
Rabbi knows what's Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter.
The logo
is
is
a
a-
bird.
The logo is a bird. Like Obama.
Really?
Elon Musk.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Tweets.
How much they sold it?
Yes, Yippoo. I read it many years ago when I was a kid. I really hope that I'm saying this right because I'm saying it out of memory. I didn't write it down. There is a book. It's called Otzar HaMa'asiyot, the treasures of stories. That's where I remember reading the story. I believe you can find the story in many other places. But the story goes like this. There was a Jew who went to business. And on the way, one of the officers, he was riding on his horse in the forest, and he saw this Jew. And he caught him, and he asked for his money, which he took. And then he tells him, I'm going to kill you. The Jew begged for his life. He says, ain't gonna happen, I'm gonna kill you. It was a bird, a very nice, beautiful bird on the trees. So the Jew goes and tells the officer, this bird is gonna be my witness that you killed me. What was that thing? He took and he killed the Jew. Meanwhile, the wife waits and waits 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks with the husband. She started to cry. What's going to happen? There's nothing. Klum. No evidence, no stories, no people come, no travelers. Nobody knows anything about him. As if the ground just swallowed him. Nothing. One day, the officer was sitting with the king, having a nice breakfast. And as he was sitting with the king, the window was open. And he sees through the window the bird. What bird? The same type of bird that he saw a couple of weeks ago when he killed the Jew. So he starts to laugh. Yeah. The king says, "Why are you laughing?" I was just down, just nothing much, Tom. Why are you laughing? I just remembered a joke. What joke? No, about last I went to the show on Broadway. We saw something nice. I'm just, Habibi, you're not gonna fool me. What were you laughing? You're sitting with me. We're having a meal. All of a sudden, the window was open and you see something. You start to laugh. What's going on? Nah. And the king did not let him go away. Why were you laughing? Till they had no choice. And he told him, one day I went, I was in the forest and I had this Jew and I killed him and told me, this bird is going to be my witness. You killed someone? Yeah, the Jew. Jew? זה היה היהודי הזה, אדם חשוב מאוד. והמלך אמר to him, to the officer, wait, you killed someone? עשו לו משפט. And guess what? Before they killed him, they searched for the almana, for the widow. מה עשה המלך? They took this guy, killed him, and the money that he had, all the money gave to the widow. And they went to find where's the body. Everything was found after. So I read, that bird that you were laughing, came to the window, and you were laughing, and you get caught. שמעתם? I have something on my lips that I want to say. Just thinking if it's worth it to say it or not.
Once you said it, you have to say it.
No,
מחשבה.
כתוב פה, לא לדבר הרבה, you gotta be careful. I told you guys, don't say something that one day you're gonna regret.
Yeah.
My father, Shebari, it was a couple of years ago. You all remember, I think it was close to 20 years ago.
Story you might have to say after.
Judge about the divorce case or something.
Yeah.
And the wife.
It was someone was going around the people here
Yeah.
and record them quietly.
Yeah, what do
I'm not gonna say names.
yeah,
You remember?
I remember. Yeah.
Beautiful. He came to me also.
He recorded you?
Tried to.
No.
He tried.
Well, what's
He tried. I don't tell him. כלום, שום דבר. Everybody he got beside me. That's what happened.
when was this?
20 years ago.
About 20 years ago.
22 years ago.
And he was on the news.
Yeah, no.
Eitan remembers
Yeah.
the details. You know the Hebrew over there also, right? You know, right? Okay. Let's see what happened.
Went on TV also.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made a 60 minutes.
Crazy.
60 minutes.
Can't believe he talked on
Yeah.
TV.
Yeah,
I was
60
like, what?
minutes.
You talk on TV?
Yeah, we saw the
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
What happened to the guy? I don't know.
No, משנה כרגע. Listen, I want to get to the bottom of it. So he recorded everybody, and he got people to jail. This guy. He came to me, asked if I have something what to say, but I was quiet. I didn't say a word. A couple of years after, when this whole story was over, I was walking on King's Highway with my brother Abraham, and this guy bumps into me after he messed up everything, and he himself got into troubles. I think by that time he was already out of jail.
He went to jail.
He did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
When he left jail, so one day he meets me and my brother, and he goes to my brother, "Do you know who's your brother? You don't know your brother. I'll tell you, this guy doesn't talk nothing." And הטיפש הזה דיבר את הכל אז. And even then, I was quiet. אני לא מאמין לו. הבנת? למה אני אומר לכם את זה? כשכתוב, be careful, you gotta be very, very careful.
Rabbi, a lot of people would, even if they see him in the street and they know they did this, they would try to
Beat him up.
beat him
Yeah,
up.
but it was with the judge. It was
No, man. Huh?
the judge.
Yeah, we will
No, but
see.
after the fact.
Judge, lawyer.
אין זכר, אין זכר.
Then
Anyway.
don't get in trouble.
Anyway, השתיקה שווה זהב.
מה עם הבן הזה היום?
עזוב. השתיקה, I don't care, I don't follow anybody.
זה 3 אנשים היה.
לצערנו, שתיקה שווה זהב.
כן.
When you're silent, when you be quiet, when you don't talk, it's worth gold. Now, לפי הפירוש על שתיקה שווה זהב.
Rabbi, you mentioned your father. What you?
back then, היה אמר לי, תשמע, אל תדבר כלום. Just nothing to do with this.
Right.
בכלל.
We didn't know it was recording. Yeah, nobody knew.
No one.
No one knew he was going to record.
אתה מבין? קיצור, today you're being recorded. Even now I'm being recorded. You gotta make sure.
That you know.
Sorry?
You're in Zoom, so you're getting recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even now,
You
he
don't
he
know.
got-
10 years from now,
Yeah.
somebody comes and shows you the video.
Right.
You know
Today,
yourself what you
when
know. You
people
don't
run
know.
for elections, so all of a sudden you bring videos from
Yeah.
20 years ago. Look what he said.
What he did in
Trump and
college.
Biden, he brings things from the 80s,
College.
from the 70s,
Trump,
just,
Trump.
yeah, just to get him down. So he quotes, he brings some, for we have the time to find this, I have no idea. But right, to get you and to get you down, people will bring anything from years ago to prove you that you're a liar. You want them as if this other guy is not a liar. But that's how it works. Akopanim, that's Perush 1. Perush, I made the Perush 2. Perush 1, Rashi explains that this pasuk goes on HaKadosh Baruch Hu. אומר רש"י, גם במדעך מלך אל תקלל, אומר רש"י, אל תרגיז למלכו של עולם. You hear this? Be careful, has v'shalom. If something happened to you and you're a little upset, be careful, don't open your mouth. גם במדעך מלך אל תקלל, even in your mind, in your thoughts, don't even think to curse. ובחדרי משכבך אל תקלל אשר, it's also going לקדוש ברוך הוא, כי הוא עשירו של העולם. וכי עוף השמיים יוליך את הכל, because, אומר רש"י, your נשמה, your soul, עוף השמיים, יוליך את הכל. נשמה, הנתונה בך, סופה לעוף על השמיים. הוא בא על כנפיים, that's the מלאך, that walks with you, מה? is going to take your words up to שמיים. אומר רש"י, and therefore, יש לך לדאוג. So be careful.
Rabbi, where's the second witness? If he's testifying, who's the
You
second?
got two malachim, if you know this.
Both testify.
שני מלאכי השרת מלווים לו לאדם, שנאמר, כי מלאכיו יצווה לך. מלאכיו. You got two angels
every
walking
night
with
when
you.
Shema goes
So
up.
there was two opinions. Mazeh. There is one Zohar says it's every night, and there is one Zohar who says after you die, meaning when the neshama at night goes up to Shamayim. האמת זה גמרא. כתוב, גמרא אומרת שאדם every night he goes up to Shamayim.
Isn't there opinion every moment?
When you go to sleep.
Being judged by Paul.
What's the difference?
It writes down everything you did, it comes back. And then if you argue, so your neshama wrote it. It wrote everything you did.
That's remember with the
Can't even argue.
Yeah, you can't argue because you yourself wrote it.
אז כתוב בחז"ל, ביד, הנה תשמעו, בגמרא בתענית י"א, הגמרא says ככה, שני מלאכי השרת, המלווים לו לאדם, הם מעידים עליו. The two angels that walk with you, one on the right, one on the left, they are going to testify what you did. Second opinion, nishmato shel adam hi me'ida alav. Your own neshama is going to testify up there in Shamayim. Third opinion, Ivarav. And then the Gemara says kach. בשעת פטירתו של אדם לבית עולמו. When a person dies and is going there to his עולם, right? כל מעשיו נפטרים לפניו ואומרים לו, כך וכך עשית במקום פלוני, ביום פלוני. Did this in that place?
who says it? Sorry.
שואלים אותו, בשמיים.
Okay.
האם עשית כך וכך במקום פלוני, ביום פלוני? They give you the place and they give you the date. והוא אומר הן. ואומרים לו חתום, sign. שנאמר ביד כל האדם יחתום. שמעתם מה כתוב פה? So here it says בשעת פטירתו של אדם. לפי הגמרא, מה זה בשעת הפטירה? אבל יש בזוהר, יש You want to give me Zohar, I think, חיי שרה. Regular one. So חיי שרה? יש לך עוד שמה. מיצ'י. יש עוד סקשן.
You're right. He found it.
חיי שרה. Is that זוהר רגיל או זוהר חדש? Huh?
Looks like not.
Yeah, thank you. רק שנייה. Give me בעירה. כל המצוות, ברוך. אתה, העולם, כל העולם. בואו תשמעו מה כתוב. מתי דנים לאותו הכל? It's a nice place over here. הולך לך.
This week.
Yeah. מתי דנים לאותו הכל? Because כאין דנים למעלה בלא עדים. They don't judge a person without witnesses. רבי חייא אמר, בשעתה דברנש שכיב ונעים, when a person goes to sleep, right? So what happens? ונשמתה נפקת מיניה, and your neshama goes up to shamayim. היא מעידה על האדם כל מה שדיבר באותו היום. The neshama testified every night what you have spoken the entire day. והודעת בעל דין כמאה עדים דמי. We just learned that in Shamayim they don't judge a person. In Shamayim they don't judge without witnesses. So how do they judge? Omer HaZohar, Hoda'at Ba'al Din Kemea Edim Damim. A person that he testified and he said, I did it, that's worth 100 witnesses. So Echem Danim Et Ha'adam HaShamayim, Lo Tzarich, doesn't take much. The Neshama talks. Matai? לפי הזוהר משמע מפה, שהיא every night עולה.
So she's the witness.
Yeah.
And that's it. She's like 100 witnesses.
You yourself.
There's
the
no
witness against
It
yourself.
doesn't say in Adam Mashiach עצמו.
So that's the second
הוא לא
shita.
מרשיע, הוא אומר מה עשה, הוא לא מרשיע.
אם בן
It
אדם
doesn't say I did
אמר,
מרשיע אומר אני רשע, זה נקרא מרשיע.
אם בן אדם אמר שהוא הרג, אז לא הורגים אותו.
לא, לפי הג'ובי לא הורגים אותו.
That's what I'm saying. I thought that's what it meant.
כי הוא, זה בבית דין פה, אתה לא יכול להגיד אני רשע קיבל מכות. ובשביל מה שם אני אומר, מה הוא עשה?
I thought dating over here is the same as.
מה פתאום, בית דין here, the Torah does not give a beit din power to punish only A, B, C.
שלא יעשו טעויות.
Whatever beit din does here, it's based on what the Torah gives them the power to do. And by the way, beit din, they don't kill ever. It's the witnesses who saw, they kill, not beit din. As the Torah is the beit din לא עושים כלום. So now, for beit din to give a psak, the beit din here, the witnesses, and the witnesses, they kill. Just the beit din, they have to investigate to see if the guy is guilty or not. Hold on. That's here. אבל בשמיים, הכל גלוי וידוע הכל. רק מה, לא דנים אלא אם יש עדים. ומי העד? אתה. מה אתה אומר? כל מה שאדם עושה כל היום, ואפילו בסתר ובלא קול. נשמתו מעידה עליו בלילה. So לפי הזוהר, כי עוף השמיים יוליך את הכל, that's your נשמה that goes every night to Shamayim, והיא מעידה. And after 120, we come to you. Do you recognize the signature? Yeah. All right, come.
Come where?
We hope to go to the right section, Bezat Hashem. Yeah.
Also מעשים טובים.
הכל, הכל. גם דיבור, הכל.
יש על מה לסמוך, רבא. יש על מה לסמוך.
So, מה זה המחשבה פה? הרי רש"י אומר, אפילו במחשבתך, even in your thoughts, don't even think to curse חס ושלום, את הקדוש ברוך הוא. מה שייך פה? אז באמת, אין הקדוש ברוך הוא מצרף מחשבה למעשה, ישראל. השם לא מצרף מחשבה למעשה. There is one sin שהשם does take your thoughts and he counts your thoughts as if you did. מה זה? עבודה זרה. There is one sin עבודה זרה. עבודה זרה, במחשבה שלך, אתה become כופר. So even if a person thinks מחשבות של כפירה, in שמיים מחשבה, when it comes to עבודה זרה, they'll judge the person as if he did עבודה זרה, והוא יענש על זה. Now, אומר רש"י, אפילו במחשבה you cannot, אל תקלל חס ושלום את המלך. How in the world, so now the question is, why מחשבה? Why Rashi says, הרי מה זה מדע? פשוט מדע זה חדר, אבל פה אומר לך פה מה זה המדע? זה המחשבה. יש לך פה חדר, באיזשהו רום, ופה זה מחשבה, אתה לא מדבר.
מדע is knowledge, no? מדע is knowledge. not חדר. How's מדע חדר?
מדע זה גם חדר. אז עכשיו אומר לך, במדע שלך פה, זה המחשבה שלך. הוא אומר, גם במחשבה שלך, אל תקלל. How can you curse? You didn't say a word. It's in your mind. מה הפשט? Because you'll be judged on the thoughts that you had in your head without even saying words. But how can you punish a person by only thinking? We learned that מחשבה, Hashem לא מצרף למעשה. Meaning, if I'm thinking I want to kill this person, okay. Are you going to get punished? No, I didn't kill him. You had thoughts, fine. But there's only one thing that a person is going to get judged and punished for thoughts of Avodah Zarah. Sometimes, kfira, Avodah Zarah, they'll judge you as if you did Avodah Zarah and the person is going to get punished. Now watch this. Mirashi, how can a person curse Hashem Has V'Shalom? It's only if he thinks that Kadosh Baruch Hu לא בסדר, והוא מקלל חס ושלום את הקדוש ברוך הוא, and his thoughts. זה בעצם מחשבות כאלו, זה מחשבות של עבודה זרה. אומר רש"י, ואפילו במחשבותיך בלי דיבור גם זה אסור. Why? Because thoughts that can take you to a point that you can curse חס ושלום הקדוש ברוך הוא, זה הכפירה.
זה עבודה זרה.
זה עבודה זרה. ועל זה, you can get punished. הבנתם את המהלך הזה פה? יוחא באבי. Now, I want to get to you. You asked something before about the woods, right? The walls, yeah. אז הגמרא אומרת שאבני ביתו של אדם מעידים עליו.
שמה?
His house.
Yes.
Maybe we make it soundproof.
You can try it.
Vision.
You can try.
Need vision.
Yes. Yeah. What do you want to? You want to ask something? What?
That was the question.
That's so, Rabbi, a woman, she's in a house alone. That's what she has to wear a cover. Because the
מה
walls.
איזה שייך שעולה פה?
The walls.
Yeah, why?
מותר.
Are allowed, but it's mahmir.
אתה
You
מחמיר.
mahmir on the walls.
שאלת שאלה, מותר. עכשיו מה השאלה הבאה?
No, that's
אוקיי, that's the next.
מותר לא ללבוש,
The walls.
מותר ללבוש.
מותר לא לבוש מטפחת? או ביטוי מותר.
אז אומרים שאם יש בבית שלה ואין אף אחד שם והיא רוצה להוציא את
מותר.
מותר.
Yes, מותר. Next. עכשיו, אומר שלמה המלך, או בעל כנפיים יגיד דבר. So, אז מי זה הבעל? אז מי זה פה בעל כנפיים? מי לא מלאכים. Right?
But Baal is singular, no?
בעל כנפיים.
Baalek
The malach.
Baal is one.
So it's one Baal.
But you say you need two witnesses.
No.
What
על
about-
הדבר טוב מלאך ימין, המלאך רע, מלאך צד שמאל. הבנת? What about the wall?
Where does it say that?
הגמרא אומרת, אבני ביתו של אדם מעידים עליו.
I heard from
No, no, in the house.
Remember what I told you that last one that out?
The sheetrock
They used to do it from
was
stone before they didn't have. They were cooking as the
I'm not going anywhere in the house.
What is it? A little cement inside, no? It's a little cement, a little sleeve inside. So like this, so it's like stone. Yeah, it's like it's out of
There's
cardboard.
no stone that the wall's not gonna come off.
There is, you want to open a minute,
That's what I'm saying.
בוא נפתח שנייה, you hear me? רפי, בוא נפתח דקה שנייה להפטרת יונה.
מה, הפטרה יונה? יום כיפור, מנחה.
והפטרת יונה,
620.
625? Oh no, 626. On the left column, it says there, Pasuk, Pasuk Het. So you're not told to the people in Nineveh that you gotta do teshuvah. So it says, Idan, you have it, Pasuk Het? This is for you, Idan.
There's two chets
So it says on the
in the bottom.
זה פרק ג' פסוק ח' ויתכסו שקים האדם והבהמה ויקראו אל אלוהים בחוזקה וישובו איש מדרכו רעה ומן החמאס אשר בכפיהם. What does it mean ומן החמאס אשר בכפיהם?
They return everything
The
they
Gezel.
stole.
אומרת הגמרא אפילו גזל מריש ובנאו בביר. הגמרא תענית דף ט"ז. Even if somebody stole the beam and he built the house and he built the roof, what they did, מקעקע כל הבירה כולה ומחזיר מריש לבעליו. In Nineveh, you know how far they did teshuvah? It wasn't, oh, I stole the beam, I'm sorry. How much is it? $10?
Or the same item?
Same item.
Wow.
So he
Same item.
destroyed his house to get to the beam, to take it out, to give it to the Baalim back, to the owners back. That's how far they went. על פי הלוחם, זה לא לפי משורת הדין. We do תראה לפי משורת הדין. על פי הלוחם, יש לך פה, you have a stolen beam. So, what do you say from him? When they did teshuvah, what type of teshuvah? Whatever beam they stole, אומרת הגמרא, listen to the words, אומרת הגמרא, גזל מריש ובנאו, if he stole the beam and he built the house, מקעקע כל הבירה, כולה ומחזיר מריש לבעליו. He would, מקעקע means he would uproot everything from the bottom to take this beam and give it back. That's how. באמת, זה ככה צריך להיות הלכה. אבל הגמרא אומרת, because we know that if we're going to say this הלכה in public, people, no. People want to go to teshuvah. So we tell them, okay, pay the item.
If you give him money, what's the difference? You buy another one.
מה?
If you can buy another one, he doesn't care.
That's not the point. יש לך פה גזל.
I understand, but
It's not about the paying now. יש לך פה גזל בבית.
There's wear and tear.
נכון, אז האם אתה משלם על זה?
It doesn't matter. That item is there. It came to you begezel. It's not if I'm paying or not paying.
But if
It's
anything,
not yours to begin with.
but if anything, once I put it in my wall, it's already lost some value. If anything, I should give him the money.
Yeah, better to give them money.
אני לא משהו פה הלכה. אני אומר לך פה כרגע את הרעיון של מה שאתה רואה שהחזירו, they went all the way back to return back the beam that they stole.
Maybe they gave the beam back and the wear and tear value.
Okay?
לא רבה, אולי החזירו את הbeam וגם את ה-wear and tear value. Maybe
יאללה, חזק וברוך, רבי חנניה.